roses out the garden, give them flowers. Only love them when departed, give them flowers. Flowers to the heavy-hearted, give my friend flu high, same age as mom died. His pops pursued crime and did a lot of time. All that shit is a sign from the other side, cause the night that he died left 2 toddlers behind. His brother got locked up, father like son actions. With the family cycle, the time just run backwards. Bonded over baseball when we was rappers. Reconnected, spoke about our dreams of being rappers. No one had the patience for him or care for factors of a child with no guidance. Mental was hyperactive, adopted by his grandparents, couldn't keep up. Rolling Stone turned to gangs, really looking for love and acceptance. But then we lost connection after I moved out of state, barely spoke through text message. Flowers for the heavy-hearted, give them flowers.
Yo, what's up, Big Rap, EX Radio. We got a special presentation, man. We got my guy, Rugireo, in the building, man. What's going on with you, fam?
What's good, man? I'm feeling great. How are you?
Man, good, man. Thank you for being here. For the people that don't know who you are, let the people know a little bit about you, where you from, what you represent.
So, yeah, I'm a hip-hop artist. I produce as well. I'm an actor from New York right now. I'm based out of New York, but I'm originally from Arizona. So I speak about a lot about my personal journey through mental health and my just basically my point of view. It's a lot of, you know, therapeutic music that I make, a lot of things that are straight from the heart, my story.
Yeah.
I would put it in terms of hip hop, always based in hip hop, but with blends of different music genres as well. So you get a little pop, you get a little R&B, you get a little bit of funk at times.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, your music feels very cinematic. Now, do you see your songs as scenes from a movie, like when you make them?
You know, I always am thinking of the visual as I'm making the music. I think that's what really creates that cinematic feeling that you're talking about. For me, storytelling is like a big thing for me. So
Yeah.
it's always the easiest to make a storytelling song because for me, I kind of think in visuals. So I think that's what really brings that cinematic aspect. Because I don't know. It's just it's the easiest to make something linear like that for me. You know.
Now you blend acting, music, and directing. How do those worlds influence each other?
In every way, man. I mean, I'm inspired by Tyler, Creator, Kanye, before he lost his mind. Artists that would really push the envelope as far as making art that encompasses and pushes the boundary in all aspects. You know, I am also really influenced by directors like Christopher Nolan, directors like Martin Scorsese. So, you know, that I feel like it blends into the music as well. The way that it's kind of like taking influence, but making it your own and making sure that your voice is being not only a heavy foot into the music and the cinematic aspect of it in the music videos, but really just making sure that every time I do anything, I have something to say.
Yeah.
You know.
Now you went from Matt Vanzetti to Rugireo.
Yes, I did.
What does that evolution mean to you?
So I felt like Rugireo is my last name. So you know, for a while I felt as if that I had to really portray not a character, but I almost had to be this different version of myself when portraying or when it came to the full aesthetic of the music and the music videos and things of that nature. So I got to a point where I felt like I had said all I needed to say in that area because it was very culturally based. A lot of the music that I was making, my first album was called Italian Made, and I felt as if that Vanzetti almost character, it wasn't me anymore. And I think I found myself really going so deep into my cultural roots and things of that nature in my family, and they all are very much real to me. I
Yeah,
felt like there was so much more to me as a person other than that. So I really felt the need to take away that, go, I'm inspired by the Kendrick Lamars of the world, like to the
yeah,
fullest degree. That's my GOAT. So I felt as if I needed to do something where it was fully encapsulating me as a person. And what better way to do that than to just go by my last name? It's a different spelling, but um, I wanted to make sure that when you went to that artist name, you're able to go to my Instagram. It's the same spelling, all of that. So
yeah.
that's really honestly the only reason that I changed the spelling of it. But yeah, I went by my last name because the music is me full in and full out.
So, who are some of your musical inspirations? Like who inspires you to do music?
Uh, Anderson Paak, Kendrick Lamar, as I stated. Sorry, I'm in New York. It's
Nah,
going to be
you
loud over
good.
here.
Hey, you
Uh,
good. You
Kendrick
good.
Lamar, Anderson Paak. I'm very hugely inspired by Freddie Gibbs, and artists such as Tyler the Creator, as I mentioned before. Um, Definitely Kanye West as well. Older Eminem,
Now, how
artists
old
like
were
that.
you when you started?
I was 13 when I started writing music. I didn't start taking it serious, like going to studios and such, until I was like 19, 20. I'm 26 right now. So for about 6 years, I've been taking it serious.
So now, what made you like get into the music scene? Like, what was that moment like for you that you were like, you know what? I think I might have something here.
I'm gonna be honest, like it it wasn't like this moment that I had where it was like, like this aha moment. I think more so the aha moment for me was taking it more serious and going to studios and things like that. And I can
Yeah,
explain that being like, I need to push this forward. I need to make sure that I'm creating no situation where it's not the quality of the sound that's stopping me. It's not the quality of the visuals that's stopping me because I know the ideas are there. It's
yeah,
just a matter of getting them executed correctly. So that moment for me was just like sitting back and being like, you know, I need to I need to make it be where there's no excuse for it being the quality that's going to stop somebody from listening to me. I very much have evolved a lot over the years as far as musicality wise and the sound that
yeah,
I'm going for. Before, if you asked me like why I make music, it was like I wanted to be the best fucking rapper ever. Like
oh
I
yeah,
just like so and I still have that competitive nature in me. Don't get me wrong, but for me, like a big thing and something you mentioned was the cinematic feel. Like
yeah,
I wanna make sure that I'm making the best song that I can while also not compromising the art of it and the lyricism of it.
yeah. I knew you were something special when I seen this video that's playing in the background, flowers.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I knew from that moment. Once I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, this dude is special.
I
And
appreciate that.
then I found out you do a lot of your directing and stuff,
Yes,
and
sir.
that really impressed me because that's something that I kind of struggle with as an artist. Is I have these ideas, I just don't know how to execute them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
seems like for me or for you, it seems like you have these ideas and you just bring them to life, and you know how to
Well,
bring them to life.
artist to artist, I could
Yeah,
just I appreciate you even saying that. You know, I will say, like, for me, I'm, like I said, like, I'm a very visual person, like, through and through, like, even throughout, like, other than art, like, I'm just a very visual person. So
yeah,
so for me, uh I'm hyper obsessive over the things that I love, and music is that hyper. I will listen to the same demo 50,000 times until I understand what's wrong with it or it's something I can change. So, you know, and that goes with the execution of these videos. And it's just like, I'll think of an idea. Okay, how am I going to execute it? I could go about it in 50 different ways. Like, I have, the music video "Flowers for the Heavy Hearted" that's in the background,
yeah.
as well as "Mama's Boy" that I just released recently. Which I appreciate you having that on your playlist. That music video was shot by me and my boy Ivory, who's a rapper as well. And you know, we had a shot in there that was very Pharrell Neptunes inspired,
Yeah, yeah,
and
definitely.
I wanted to find a way to execute that. And the initial one was I was gonna have like 40 people in the background, this, that, and the third, but like things changed, people weren't able to come, and we still managed to make that work. And it was like that day, not to ramble here, but it was just like that day was just like it felt like everything was not going right, and it still managed to connect. And I feel like a lot of these times in my music videos, it's like it feels like we're fighting the universe to like to
Yeah,
make it work, and it just, I don't know if it's God or divine timing or whatever, but it always manages to work, and the visuals don't suffer for it. So I think I also have the great um, I have the I have great people around me too, that when I need extras or I need something, like I need help with something, you know, people are there to help out. So I think that's also led to certain visuals being executed, whether it be my idea, it's just, you know, people coming through for me. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody, like my boy Eli, Jeremiah, Ivory, Mars, you know, my boy Jameer, all these people in my life that anytime I need them for a video or anything, they're there. Same with my homegirl Bobby, you know, all these people. So
what's crazy is that you're really hands on with your music and the whole process. You know
I,
what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
And now that you have New York City as your stage now, how has the city shaped your sound and your hustle?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, I released a album last year called "Flowers for the Heavy Hearted," which is the same with the single name. And I did that with my homegirl Lilith, and she's crazy with sampling.
Yeah,
And once I moved out here, I'm not gonna lie, like the city, just like the boom bap sound. I just, you know, I've always been a fan of boom bap. I love boom bap. Like, you know, Wu Tang,
yeah,
36 Chambers was like one of my first like albums I was obsessed with. Like, and like obviously I heard it later. Um, so, but like Wu Tang's the Joey Badasses of them all, like before the money is, or before the dollar sign. I don't know how to say that album name, but
yeah.
before the dollar sign, that album is huge for me. Paper Trail, that song. Anyway, I say that to say that, you know, New York has kind of shaped my sound to the point where I released even a boom bap album last year.
No.
You know, I think it's also shaped things to kind of push me forward artistically. Seeing the different, even like aesthetics, like people wear out here, like it's pushed my fashion a little further out. I'd be wearing charms now. Like in Delaware, if I wore, bro, I lived in Delaware for like 7 years. I graduated over there at Del State. And if I was wearing this, I would have felt insecure about it. But now it's just like everybody's out in New York, just being unequivocally themselves. And I
Yeah.
think it kind of shaped me to even further, whether it's not the boom bap sound that I'm doing now, being able to just artistically be myself without really compromise. I think that's what really New York has shaped me to be more.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna circle back to your track "Mama's Boy."
Hmm.
That shit felt personal. I'm gonna keep it.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep.
100%.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000%.
Yes.
That song sounded personal. So what's the story about behind that song?
So yeah, so I'm I lived in Arizona. When people ask me where I'm from, I always say the four different states I've lived, but really through and through, New Jersey and Arizona has shaped me the most outside of living my adult life in New York. So the West Coast sounds, I'm very inspired by California artists like I stated, Kendrick Lamar, Vince Staples, Nipsey Hussle, these artists where sonically it's just the sonics in California are just like, so no disrespect to any other state, but the sonics in California are very inspiring to me. So uh, when I had came across that instrumental, because usually I do most things in house. Like it's usually artist or producer friends of mine that send me beats, or
Yeah.
we'll make beats on like from scratch with them. This one was actually, funny enough, a YouTube beat. So I came across this, and like it just immediately, that hook came into mind. And I'm gonna be honest, it was like my ex at the time. Like I was going artistically in a different place with these verses, and she
Yeah.
was like, "Nah, you need to say the advice that your mom actually told you." And I'm like, you know what, you're right. So the verses just came about in that aspect, where I was just writing from all the advice my mom has ever given me. And like, every little thing that I say on that song has been said by my mother. So she very much loves that song, because she basically ghost wrote it. So shout out to my mom.
Man, shout
uh,
out to Mom Dukes.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's how that came about. And yeah.
So let me ask you, what's the hardest part about being fully independent, and what is the reward for you?
Oh my God. I mean, the hardest part about being independent is doing everything. At the end of the day, it all falls on you. Like uh releasing, making sure that you're kind of keeping things like in motion no matter what, all on your own. That is the most difficult part. And then you add the idea that financially you're not getting any backing. Like, you know, you already see the financial aspect this country is in, but then you add like being an independent artist while being a full adult, and it's like you don't want to take certain things away from yourself,
Yeah.
as a person too. But it's just like fully committing to something is the most difficult thing, while not having any backing to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I got a couple of questions that I'm gonna ask you that I ask every artist.
Yeah.
First question: I'm a brand new artist. I'm out there in New York City. Where am I gonna go get something to eat at, man? What's your favorite spots to go eat at out there?
Favorite spot? To be honest, King Barca in Harlem. I love their Jamaican food so much, bro, and they're not even expensive. And then I would say Uncle Tony's Pizza in Harlem as well. Those are my two spots.
Now, this next question is a two-part question. Now, it could be the same answer for both questions, or it could be different answers for both questions. But the first part of the question is, if you could give any advice to the 13-year-old you, what kind of advice would you give yourself?
Funny enough, I probably would say the same advice I tell current day self, is just don't be so hard on yourself. Like just artistically, outside of the music, just honestly, like, let things be sometimes. Like, I'm a very much a perfectionist, man. So
Yeah.
I would say just allow things to be, you know. You can't control. You can't. You can't draw blood from a stone. And
Man, facts.
so it's just like, honestly, unequivocally be yourself. Is as simple as it is. And it's a cliche at this point, but I think unequivocally be yourself and don't be too hard on yourself. I think those are two.
Now, the second part to that question, I want you to give some advice to a young artist that's watching this video right now. What kind of advice would you give them?
I would say educate yourself. Educate yourself about the business. Learn as much as you can. Learn about pros. Learn about publishing. Learn about sync licensing. Learn about what split sheets are. Learn about the music industry side of things.
Yeah.
Because people will fuck you over at the end of the day. So just educate yourself.
Now that's solid advice right there.
Just educate yourself.
Now we're going to get into your song Momma's Boy right now. We're going to play that. I want you to go ahead and introduce that.
Yes, so like I stated before, this is a song that's on a new EP that's coming out soon. I might just do the waterfall single effect and just drop singles. But this is the first song from it, and the self-titled song. And this song is about all the advice my mom has given me over the years that has led me in the right direction and be the person that I am currently to this day. So yeah, this is Momma's Boy.
Let's fucking go.
Banging through your speakers, it's the streets, DJ Rappy on the beat.
Yeah, my mama said, "Son, you got a gift, you better show." Yeah, my mama said, "Trust a girl and never steer you wrong." Yeah, my mama said, "Don't you trip on what you can't control. Forgive, but don't forget a grudge, you gotta let it go." Yeah, my mama was a mama's boy, kept me on the right path. Told me go to college route, all I did was write raps. Before I even started out, when she saw I might crash, shut me down, was always proud. Told me never fight that. Chasing dreams, I'll put a girl before these things. Give a love, it's not a coddle. Put the boundaries in your team. If you get too drunk, don't hesitate to call. Anytime at night, I'll pick you up and don't you get up in the car. Yeah, my mama said, ever since Jersey, it was colder. Yeah, my mama said, ever since Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, my mama said, ever since we moved up out of Dover. Yeah, my mama said, New York, it done made me a little bolder. Yeah, my mama said, "Hon, you got a gift, you better show." Yeah, my mama said, "Trust a girl and never steer you wrong." Yeah, my mama said, "Don't you trip on what you can't control. Forgive, but don't forget a grudge, you gotta let it go." Put yourself first, never a job. Work hard, cash, not yourself worth. Fuck those negative thoughts. A friend of everybody, baby, it's a friend of no one. It's only you and yourself. At the end of it, dog, can't make everybody glad. And so what happened with your daddy? Had me running through the motions, but my son and daughter happy. Put you babies right before me, and I never wish I had it. But always use protection, don't be a hoe and how you acting. Yeah, my mama said, "Hon, you gotta give, you better show." Yeah, my mama said, "Trust a girl and never steer you wrong." Yeah, my mama said, "Don't you trip on what you can't control. Forgive, but don't forget a grudge, you gotta let it go." Yeah, my mama said, mama always said,
Yo.
mama always said,
Yo.
mama.
Come on now, dog. Come
Not the
on,
Boosie.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Look.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
Yo, I give you your props, fam. I gotta give you your props. You gotta have your flowers, fam. Like straight up. You got anybody you want to shout out right now?
Damn. Yeah. Shout out everybody that's a part of Ellis Island. Shout out my boy Jameer. Shout out my boy Maz. Shout out Nico Beats. We got some music coming up. Sorry about all the sound in the background. Just shout out Westside Boogie from Shady Records for dropping a feature on this new song I got coming out soon. Just shout out Ivory too. Yeah.
And then tell the world where they can find you at, fam.
Everywhere. So YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, all that Rugireo. It's spelled Rugireo, and that's everywhere.
Man, Again, I appreciate you for taking this interview. I appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to rock with me, fam. Straight up, man. I'm Big Rap. That's Rugireo, man, and we out this motherfucker, you bitch. Let's go. Yo, that was dope, fam.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, my mama said, "Son, you got a gift, you better show." Yeah, my mama said, "Trust a girl and never steer you wrong."